There's not much to say about this. I just need a countdown, so just go ahead.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go!
I shouldn't do this.
1 century. 1 entire century of yawning and snoring wildly. It seems that the heroes of the Glade of Dreams are under the effect of a mysterious snoozing power. Well, my little ones just needed to take a big nap. Meanwhile, the nightmares multiplied. They spread. They generated new demons, even more terrifying than before. The Glade of Dreams is in danger, my friend. Go. Quickly, wake up our legendary heroes.
So now we know the story about this all. Our legendary heroes were asleep all the time, and the bad guys captured the teensies and put them into cages. So we are on our quest to save them all. Or at least the ones we need this time. Since this game is usually done without the loads, I'll leave that that level and instantly go in, right back in. So we skip the first animation with getting introduced to Murphy. That saves like maybe 5 seconds. And here he is, our dear fairy Murphy. Ah, okay. You can skip this enemy by doing a ground pound and kill him with that. But for some reason I missed that. That's just fine. Saves probably only 1 second. And to talk about the controls, Murphy is really annoying. He just triggers at some spots, so if you press the button too early, too late, whatever, he will not do that what you want. And that can mess up like a lot, and you can die very often to it. Okay, that was already the first quick level. Not much to say about it. Just a lot of Murphy stuff going on. We will not see him in the next 2 levels, luckily. So that's pretty good. So the next level is the haunted, no, the creepy castle. Oh, and yeah, I accidentally pressed the wrong button. Nice. Yeah. We just leave this level. Again. I thought there will be a pop-up window, but it will be after this level, so... yeah, that happens from time to time. Ugh. That's fine. We get some health on the next screen. Just at the beginning over here. We'll take that. This is just a very fast-paced level, or semi-fast-paced. It's okay. A lot of teensies coming up real quick, one after another. And there's the first trick we do over here. I didn't got it. If you ground pound into the water and you just press the button to swim, you get an extra boost. Will not save that much time, but it's free, so you should usually get that, at least. So now we're outside of the castle. Whoops. That's fine. We save like 2 more TVs. And then we're done with this level 2. I go for backup. You can die very easy to those guys over here. And I lost my health earlier, so that would not be good to die over there. We shall avoid that. And there's the pop-up I just talked about like 2 minutes ago. Oops. So, into the next level. This is a pretty cool level. There are butterflies at some spots, and whenever you trigger them, something will move in the level. And at some points you don't want to move stuff around. Like this, probably. And we shall to avoid, oh god, those two. Because now we need to grab the vine, and that's definitely slower. Gotta save this teensy real quick. Can I get a cycle? Okay, we got that. Cool. That saves a few seconds. Otherwise you need to go... Oh, that was the special boost. You need to go down and all the way around. And wait for the cycle again. So this level is pretty quick. Takes like a little bit more than 1.5 minutes. Should not take much longer. So this next level is a little bit annoying because we get to use Murphy again. And you know, Murphy triggers, never good. Wow, that was slow. So here he is again, our fairy. Wow. Oh, that was close. If you get crushed by whatever, you just instantly die. It doesn't matter how much health you have left. So we should avoid that. Oh god. skip those ropes over there. And now we save our first queen. The queens and kings in this game are at separate rooms. So there's a small load time in between each time. I cannot get it. Come on. Okay, there we go. And each time you save a queen or a king, you get an extra health. So if you have none health left, you're you're safer than before. Into the king right now, real quick. This is a really quick teensy to capture. To save, not capture. Skip the enemy again, okay. So 2 more teams to go. This one and the other one will be just before the end of the level. Over here. And that's it. Now the next level will be nothing much to say. It's just an auto-scroller, so if you want to talk something about the event or whatever, you can go ahead.
Hey, kind reminder, as I said before the run started, there are still some levels open for the music level showcase at the end of this game. They are only 35 euros a pop, so if you want to see some musical levels, which I gotta say are a blast to check out, definitely donate towards those. We have some other incentives to donate towards as well. So definitely go check those out and help us raise some money for an amazing charity, because that's still what we're here for, guys.
Okay. This is the first level where we collect enough lumps to get a lucky ticket. We will abuse that later to get into an extra level, which is faster than a usual one, so of course we take that opportunity. Whoops, okay, that was close. So for the lucky ticket in this level we need... Whoops, that was close again. We need 450 lumps. Already have enough, because the last teensy is captured by the dark teensy right now, and we will get those lumps at the end of the level. So that will be probably around like 470. Oh, 480 even. Cool. And there's the first lucky ticket. We need to collect 10 in general for the whole run. Otherwise the route will not work. So I hope I don't forget one to collect. That can happen. Okay, this one is a little bit tricky. I will probably at least die once. This level is not very easy. And there's Murphy in it, so cannot be good. Whoops. Okay. Woo. Okay, capturing the queen. I guess this is the slowest to capture a queen or a king. There's the fastest red, but I don't know how to do it, so yeah. We'll skip that this time. Okay. This is another level where I need to collect the lumps, because there will be... Murphy, please. There will be a lot of lumps, so it's easy to get that. Okay, don't mess it up. Okay, first one. Get the Team Z over here. It's a little bit hidden. And then we get to avoid this fire which is coming up. Not much. Not that hard, big of a deal. Probably very easy. So in the background you see this blue dragon flying around from time to time. There will be several on the next screen, and we need to get rid of them. Whoops, oh god. Okay, safe, we're safe. Otherwise I would not get that Team Z over there, which would be kind of a problem. There's also the first troll over here. If you cut that, you never get that Team Z, so be sure not to do. Okay, that was pretty good. Not the fastest, but at least I didn't die, so that saves time probably. Now we get introduced into the flying fist, how I call it, personally. Okay, and that's it. The level is done. We also have enough lumps collected for the next lucky ticket, so we'll be fine by now. So one more level and we're done with the first world already. And of course, how can you end a world? Of course, a boss fight. So, you saw those blue dragons, now we have the same just in red, and we fight him. There he is, our dear beloved boss enemy. When I stand at this place where Rayman nearly falls off, he cannot hit me, whatever he does. So, it's a safe spot. You don't have to even watch the screen. This fireballs will never hit you. Not even if you're doing this, and yeah. That's cool. Okay, that was actually the first phase. I guess it's the easiest. Okay, this is the second. Not even harder. I will probably lose the health, but I will not die, so... He will He usually hits me with his first fireball over here. Oh, he didn't. That's cool. Oh. That's not good. No, 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 no. Okay. Oh god. I never messed up this phase. Never. Okay, and I just died. Cool. That's unfortunate. That's how to do it properly. Yeah, whatever. Rescue the last teensy for this level, and this is the last phase. There was happening something really strange lately to me. I was just looking at the chat and messing around a little bit when the boss actually was dead. So the cutscene nearly triggered, but I died, and I had to redo this phase, and the in-game sound was ripped. So that was pretty funny. Only the sound was there. Okay, so that's it already. Boss done. Skip the cutscene. And because this is a dark teensy and he's very evil, we get rid of him into the space. So, well, the first world is done. 4 more to go. Oh, I need to mention each boss fight is like an auto-scroller because you cannot speed that up. That's the reason why we get the lucky tickets there as well. Also, they're very easy to get over there, so that's probably easier. Okay, into the second world. The first level is pretty fun. It's one of my favorite levels. And it's not that hard. Go up over here. Get the first teensy. Get the second one real quick. And now we use the helicopter a lot. Through this whole world. There's a lot of helicopter action with Rayman. Which is a little bit slow, but there's no other way to do that. Especially this part looks very slow, and it is. But you cannot speed it up, so... whatever, we'll take that. Have I missed one? No, okay. I thought I missed a TNT somewhere. But I forgot about this one. Okay, that's the last one, and this level is done too. As you might see on the next painting over there, there's Murphy, so you know what will happen. was too fast. Okay, there we go. Getting this. I used to move that a little bit earlier. Okay, get this one. Ah, missed. You can avoid another of those blue bounce platforms over there if you're fast enough. And jump at the correct timing. Okay. Wow. Nice. Second death. Cool. That's okay. Could be a little bit better. There we go. Is that what I wanted to do? Now we save the king real quick over here. This is one of the rooms I hate. This will... Oh, it makes... Okay, it works. That's probably good. Oh, okay. Doing this, moving this thing. Wow, okay, I was too fast. As you see, Murphy can even kill you if you press the button too early or too late or whatever. Which is not really good. There are also some platforms or stuff you can move, and that is in the spot where it can kill you. And it's on purpose. So the game tries to kill you several times. And if you do it casual, it will probably happen to you. At least 10 times. It's intended, as I said, so... Especially if it's a fast level and you say like, okay, whatever, you have to go fast, trigger everything, and then you trigger something which kills you, then you're like, okay, thank you very much. This level. Okay, let's see. Can I get the cycle? Yep. Probably. Ah, yeah. Nice. That's good. But I missed this cycle anyway, so... So next up we save the king real quick. Really quick. I guess it's even the fastest how to capture... how to save one. It's just this, and you're done. It's really fast. Takes not that long. Whoops. So one more to go, and that... Whoa. That will happen during the auto-scroller. At the end of the level. Or nearly auto-scroller. It's like semi. You can go faster than intended, but it's still an auto-scroller. Because no matter how fast you go, the vines will be as fast as you. Okay, use this, do some wall jumps, and then we finish this level off. There we go. And we hop on into altitude quickness. Another level with Murphy. Nope, don't get hit here this time. Wow, that was close. You have to press a lot of buttons at that spot. You have to trigger Murphy, jump, and kick at the same time. That's insane. I often die or get hit over there. Can we get it? Okay, nice save. Abuse those ghosts over here. Probably. Oh, I even got the cycle. Cool. That's pretty good by now. Now it's just mashing 2 buttons. We're quick, and then we're done. This was actually pretty good. I thought I'd get at least hit somewhere, but wow, cool. But there's a lot of time to lose in the end, so there will be a few levels where you need to, if you die, you will have to redo the whole level, so that's a little bit annoying. And that can cost you a lot of time. Like each death can cost like 40 seconds. Capture this team real quick. Get rid of that guy. Oh, this was not good. Okay, whatever. We go on. Whoops. I will not risk that. I could have gone for that cycle, but I don't want to die. This run was so good so far, so I don't want to die that often. Okay, 2 more teamsies to go. Okay, but I go for this. Nope, don't work. We could fly up to this spot, and it's a good boost. Okay, that was actually the last one. There's only one more jump we do, and it's this. Just go to the right. You will avoid each enemy appearing on the screen. And that level is done too. So if I'm correct, there should be only one more in this world, and that's the boss fight. Which is the boss fight which is the annoyingest. It's annoying, really annoying. In each boss, if you die, you start at the phase you die. Like, if you die at the second phase, you start over there. But as this boss is different. If you die on the third phase, you have to restart from first. So, you can lose like a minute again, at least. And this boss is not even... this is even the hardest, in my opinion. because he will, in the first phase he just shoots missiles, which is totally okay with me. But on the second phase he shoots missiles who follow you, so that's the spot where you can die very easily. Or get hit, and then you can get hit like several times in a row. That should... oh gosh. Okay, that's safe. Wow, and I even managed to kill a few enemies. Get out of my way. Okay. Wow, that was lucky. I hope I don't miss the teensy over there. I feel like I did, but I just maybe just think I did. Nope, I didn't. Okay, that's fine. Otherwise, I need to go for a backup teensy very much later. And that can mess up the whole menuing. Because the levels are just opened if you have an at least amount of teensies. Wow. And if you have one less, it will not trigger, so that can be very annoying. That can mess up the whole route at some points. Okay, so now we enter our first invaded level. These are the levels I mentioned where you can die very easily and lose a lot of time. That's why I don't like them. A lot of runners hate those levels. Because there's also a time limit, and if you're too slow, it's an insta reset of at least this level. Depends on your time on the leaderboard, it's maybe even a reset of the whole run, so you will not want that to happen. There's one difference about these levels. When you finish the level, you don't press the A button, you press the B button. It happens a lot of times that I press the wrong button. Because you're used to whoops, where is the mouse? Over there. You're used to pressing the A button all the time during the run, and in the invaded levels you just don't do, so it's a little bit annoying. Okay, now we enter a water level. Who don't like water levels? Go for that cycle real quick. I hope I can get the next cycle. I messed up once. Okay, we're fine. As long as I don't get hit there, it's fine. I will probably need that health later. Oops. Capture this one real quick. Nice. Okay, there we go. One over here. Ah, okay, that's why we need the health. We skip that cycle. Otherwise you have to go into the other direction, which will cost a few seconds. So we skip that. Oh, but we missed this cycle. Anyways. This game is pretty funny. If you die, you need to recapture the teensies. Except for this one. You get safe warped over here. Or death warped, whatever. But you don't have to capture it again, so that's pretty cool. Usually you need to save them again. Yeah, that's already the water level. There are not that many water levels in this game, which is really good. And this level is even not the worst water level I've ever seen. Don't get hit. There we go. And we get to see Murphy again. Of course. Murphy, please. Wow, I missed that. So that's a cool trick. If you do a dash attack and enter those crawling sections over here, you gain a little bit of speed for a few seconds, or yeah, a few seconds probably. Depends how fast you are. If you're going really fast in this game, you can skip like a lot of crawling animation over there. Murphy, okay, thank you. So we're nearly done with this level again. This cannot hit you over there. Here's the last teensy we need to capture and exit the level. So this is World 4, and there's a reason because there's a reason why we enter World 4 first. This will there we go. Open a few levels in this world, so we can go straight through World 1. World 3. Wow, I'm sorry. So we skip the first level in this world and get introduced into some food. Who don't like food? No, whoops, that's the wrong direction. Okay, over here. Into the watermelon. This level is pretty fun. Whoops, that's not how it's supposed to be. That isn't either. That's it. Whoops, come on, grab the latch. Want to go over here because there is this thing and we need to do that because of this teensy over here. Otherwise we cannot enter that apple. Okay. Getting the cycle, getting out of this thing real quick again. And we're nearly done with this level. Whoops. So first of all, we get small again. Oh, I never get that. I always miss the ground pound over there. Whoops, we need to grab this one. Go up over here, save the last teensy, and exit the level. Ah. There we go. Sausage. So this level is like, it's not really an auto-scroller, but you can, if you play with Rayman, you can go fast or you can go slow. It's hard to explain that. It depends on the jumps you do and the enemies you hit. You can go even faster. But in this section, you're the duck. Whoops, I need to get this probably. And the duck has no tricks at all. You just can walk and jump. So this might be a little bit slow. But we're a duck, so that's pretty cool. Whoops, okay, there we go. Skip that enemy. Okay, let me get this, please. There we go. We just avoided an annoying part of the game. Whoops. Okay, there we go. That was pretty good. We skipped the second one too. If you go casually through that, you probably will need like a minute, at least, without dying, so... Get this TV. Whoops. Should have done that earlier. Oh god, Murphy, please. The thing with lava in this game is if you hit lava, you're instantly dead. Even if you have more health, so... No lava boost. We saved the king over here really quick. Not that big of a deal. Just 2 ground pounds and we're safe. Okay, and we're done with this level 2. No more ducks. No more ducks. Whoops. Get out of there, Rayman. Okay. This is another level where we collect the lumps. Because this level is again pretty long. So it's worth to collect them over here. And I will definitely don't get this first try. Usually. Wow, nice. That's cool. Woo! Usually I mess up and need like 4 attempts. 4 or 5. Because that's just not easy. At least not for me. Whoops. Hopefully I can get still the cycle. Yeah, okay. That's okay. Whoa. Safe. The next teensy is a little bit tricky too. You see that brain on the right over there? And again, if you mess up the cycle over here, then you will definitely get hit and need to wait. Oh, that lump counter looks really good right now. Well, I still will go for this one, just for safety. Okay, that should be enough. 50 more. We get at least 2 more teensies, so that's probably should do the job. Wait for those guys to eat this kind of cake. Yep. Yes, it should be cake. For some reason this is cake, even if it looks weird. And we're gonna follow the Dark Teensy once more. I already have enough lumps, that's cool. And that's it. So the next level is some kind of an auto-scroll again. Yep, that's probably it. Lucha Libre will follow us and try to catch us, but we will run away, saving the teensies. Be the hero of the world. Okay. If you go fast enough, yeah, that's a reason to despawn Lucha Libre. And then you need to redo the level. It never happened to me, so hopefully I will not get it this time as well. That also means I'm not that fast, so... Whatever. This works. And here he is. Lucha Libre. No, 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 no. Okay. Wow. That was not good. We only lose a few seconds over here. That's okay. Just because I didn't got the wall jump, wall kick, whatever over there. Okay, nearly done with this level. Just the last part coming up. And I still have my health, so that's pretty good. Because of this guy, yeah, sure, okay, nice. Sometimes you can hit him and sometimes you miss him for some reason. That lose a few more seconds than the previous one. Now we got it. Wow. Saving the last teensy over here. Jumping on those platforms. And there he goes. And we get a thumb up for killing him. So there's only the boss coming up in this world. And then we have finished World 3 as well. And what would fit better as a boss than another wrestling giant? But this time even bigger. One more hit. That was the first phase. The second one is a little bit annoying because this is a pretty long phase and it can mess up everything. If you die on the last hit of his hand over here, redo everything, which takes a pretty long time. It happened to me once. Also, the music in this level is just very good. Okay, one more. I will trigger the right one, just for safety, because the other one can mess you up. If you get on this brain, you can miss the mushroom and have to redo the phase, and I don't want to do that on Marathon, so rather not. Let's avoid that. Ooh. No, 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 no. Okay, that was a cool backup. I never saw that before. That was not on purpose. Okay, don't get hit now. I already have enough lumps, so no more collecting those. Luchador. And the last hit. I should jump at the right moment again. Yep, okay. He will hit the air over there, and the mushroom will be around here. So, boss done. There's our Dark Teensy again. Goodbye. Join your friends in the space. Oh, we're also good on lucky tickets. This will take a little bit longer than usually. Usually I use the mouse for this. That saves like, in total, 15 seconds for all 10 tickets, I guess. But this, the DPI of this mouse are just even slower than this, so nope. Okay, should be one more. Yep. And then we enter back to Origins level, so that's why we get those. Okay, so we go back to Origins. The game previously released before Legends. I missed the health. Okay, no way. We can get that. So this is Geyser Blast. It's a pretty fun level, to be honest. Except for this Teensy over here. You can't easily die there, or miss it, or whatever. In the Origins level there isn't this, wow, this kind of enemy over here. So it's just in Legends, for some reason. There's another team over here. Gotta save them. This is my at least favorite screen in this whole level. Come on, get up there. Okay, there we go. So in each Back to Origins level, there is this screen at the end of the level, where you need to kill certain enemies to... Whoa, that was nearly good. Ah, whatever, we do the backup. To be able to open this... To rescue the team in the bottom, or on the right side, wherever it is. So now we got 18 Z's more than before, and now we can go on with World 4. No! Wait, that's wrong. We go on with World 5 first. And afterwards we do World 4. This one. Upcoming is a very annoying level. It's really hard. A lot of runners hate this level. Because you need to play, we need to use Murphy again, and this level is pretty hard. Yep, there's my health. Okay, that was close. Wow, and I died to that enemy. Trigger. Oh god, I missed again. Ugh, slow. This is another awful part. Okay. Skip that platform over there. Whoops. Yeah. Whoa. Okay. Oh, okay, safe. So this is the hardest part of the whole level, especially what happens afterwards, because then you need to redo this stuff. Whoa, that was close. Okay, safe. There should be only one more hard enemy to avoid, which is not this one, but after this platform, this one. I got rid of it earlier, just for safety. Otherwise I have to redo that whole flying part over there. Okay, so there's only one more part coming up, and I will go for the safe strats. For the first part. We'll risk it this time. Oh, this was not good. I better kill myself. If you have 1 health left, even, you can go through this whole section instantly. Because, come on, trigger. Trigger. He will save the teensy for us. We don't need to do that. Or it, the hand. Wow, one of the worst levels done. Luckily. So in the next level there are dark creatures, yeah, sure, which are everywhere in this whole world, except for the first level. And they try to kill us, of course. You will see them pretty soon. I already heard them. And here they are, dark creatures. Okay, we gotta save the queen over here. In the casual strat, you go all the way around, over at the bottom. You go to the left and do a wall jump at the top to the right. While we do just a damage boost because we get the health back anyway, so it don't matter after all. Gotta skip that. Do that. Okay, we're safe. Get this teensy over here. Whoops, that's not to get it. Okay, there we go. One more at the top over here, and then we just fall down. Not into the spikes, of course. And now we have this whole bunch of... Oops. I say. This whole bunch of creatures following us through this whole level. Last teensy over here. And just get away. Don't run into that sauce. That will maybe hurt you. So we're nearly done. There's one more input we need to do. The ground pound, and then just press the up button to exit the level as fast as possible. The next level is a maze. The teensies are hidden everywhere, or they pretend to be hidden. We get that later. We will join that room. After this one, we'll go to the left and save a teensy, and then we go back to the room we just saw. So, whatever. That's fine. Ground pound. Okay. Oh god. Now I need to wait for the cycle. Oh gosh. Go away. There was a water boost. I explained at the beginning. Water boost. Not a level boost, nope. As I said, we cannot do lava boosts in this game because we will instantly die. Just like that. Wow. Ugh. At least we saved that teensy, so whatever. Should not be missing one right now. Nope, I don't do. Okay, that's fine. Going. Can I? No, I cannot get that cycle. I always mess that up. Well, we spawn at the top and I always forget, so I try to go up, even if I'm already at that spot. Whatever. To death. Ugh. Don't jump over here. Yeah, that looks weird, because it's upside down. And it will still be, so... There's a section in this game in another level that would be the next level, but luckily we skip it because this is not all teensies. There's a very hard upside down part. It took me like, I guess, 200 attempts to only get it once. I was so happy when I did it. Ugh. Ooh, a switch. Oh, Better not activate that one. We do it anyways. Okay. And another level done. For now. So we skip the next level because it's pretty long. I did it by accident once and it took me like 10 minutes, I guess. If you go fast, maybe you can do it in 5, but that's too long. So we just skip that and go into this one. And this one is another level where... Whoops, get the health first. Where the creatures will follow us. Oh god. Nope, this will not make it. Okay, gotta kick those. Get them over here, and we go ahead. I tend to forget this teensy over here, because it's in the ground, and yeah, it's easy to miss. Oh, don't jump there. Fireworks. Okay, gotta grab that one. Oh, wow. I need to redo this whole part? Okay, I didn't know that. Better do it right this time. There should be 2 more, yeah, okay. Oh god, I was too slow. Probably. Yep, this will not make it. You can skip this and exit on the right. Whatever. We're fine. Okay, this actually nearly the last level of World 5, but we cannot go on because we have not enough TNTs right now to unlock the new levels. So we go back to World 4 to complete it. Finally. This one. Okay, this one, level 2. We skip level 3 because it's slow again. It's a pretty long level. And we get to see Murphy again. I'm gonna wait for the cycle, because I probably will need the health for the next room, or for the upcoming rooms. It depends where I get hit. Oh, okay. Ugh, not good. Oh god. We need to go through this again. You can exit that door if you have saved the TNT. You just go to the right and it's done. I was just too slow. Get this one, cut the rope, get that teensy. Whoops. Whoops, this is the only part where we don't use the Y button. We use the bumper. It depends which controller you use, of course. I tend to forget that at that spot and just die there. Gonna wait for Murphy over here. And exit through the door. There's a cool trick in this room, but I cannot do it. So, unluckily, it's very hard. I just saw it recently done by another runner, and he has the world record in Wii mode. Okay, there's a teensy hidden over here. That's not nice. It's just to the end of the level. You can forget that in your casual very easily. So if you see, the name is Elevator Ambush. This level is pretty boring, to be honest. Because there are two elevators, and yeah, elevators just go as fast as usual. They cannot go faster, so it's auto-scroller for two parts of this. And the first one we have right over here. We just need to, yeah, survive and kill the animals. Yeah, or enemies, or whatever. Will be good for our lumps, so we will collect another lucky ticket over here. There are a lot of enemies, and each one gives 5 lumps, so you get a lot. Combined with the teensies you collect in this level, it's a lot. A little bit too slow. Could have entered that door earlier. Ah, damn. Sorry. So now we get to see those guys over here. They throw stuff at us. Either some stuff filled with electricity, like that. Like toasters and all that stuff. Or a duck. And a duck cannot hit us, so... We get hit, but we don't get hurt, so... It's pretty funny. Short little water section over here. Usually this is pretty easy. Oops. Okay, we can go on. There's health over here. Get that one. They will destroy themselves. And into the next part of auto-scroller. This time we get the fist upgrade, or the fist power. So if you want to say anything, just go ahead. Yeah, that was the second elevator. You can die, and if you die, you'll lose a lot of time because you have to redo the whole auto-scroller. It happened to me that I died to the last enemy, and I wasted like 1.5 minutes. That's a lot. Oh, can we save? No, probably not. Good job. What? Okay, we are nearly done with this level. I will grab that health. Because there are 2 levels and I always forget which one which is. And that's not good. I guess this is the easy one and not the hard one. Yeah, probably. Yeah, it is. So maybe don't even need that health. But we'll go for safety this time. Going through this pipe over here, and then we are nearly done. Bound off that enemy, and we're done. So the next level is a little bit harder. We need to swim away from an enemy, a big fish. And the last part is pretty long and there's no checkpoint, so you can die there easily and lose a lot of time again. Okay, go down over here, should be fine. Okay, we don't get crushed there. So I'll try to keep that health for the last part. Even if I can get one in between, but just... why not? We're going up over here, let's go turn out. Whoops, close. There's the health. And now we don't get any health anymore. Avoid those missiles over here. And this is the very long part. So even if I die now to those lasers over here, I have to redo that whole thing I just did. Okay, that's pretty good. Nice. So now this level should be safe. The hardest part is done. It's only just getting those into those screens over here. And goodbye, fish. Once I did an air kick at the end over there and I died because I lost my height and was eaten by the fish. Counter looks good right now, so I'm probably have not forgotten any teamsies by now. Get that one. This is the second last boss fight we will do. Should be now. Okay. Wow. Always. Usually I mess that timing and wait for too long. Not that big of a deal. You lose probably like 1.5 seconds, but still, you lose them. So I should practice that more often, I guess. Okay, first phase done. Gonna get that. Whoops. Wow. If you stop hitting him, you it's like you get full health again, so that's what happened to the first boss as well at the beginning, if you have mentioned that. Okay, last teensy over here, and right into the last phase of this boss. Whoops. Safe. Oh, luckily. Luckily we had health over there. I wanted to do to fly with Rayman, and I should not do that. The jump is enough over there. Okay, get to this spot. Hit him, and boss done. Skip the cutscenes, skip another cutscene. A lot of cutscenes in this game. And you can join your friends in the space as well. So now the awful part of the run begins, because we are going into a lot of the invaded levels. And as I said, you can lose a ton of time over there. We start with World 3. By far, this is one of the easiest invaded levels. We wait for the cycle of this guy over here. So there's only one more thing we need to do. This one. Okay, we're safe. We cannot mess up this part. It's one of the easiest invaded levels, and one of them. No, this is one of the ones I like. There are a ton of invaded levels which I don't like really much. Like this level. This is it looks easy, and it is probably easy until you reach this spot and this guy wants to shoot at you. And if you... Wow. That's what happened. Okay. This will get very close now. I wasted a ton of time to get up there. Oh, this is very close. No, I will not make that probably. I have 40 seconds. Nope, this is too slow. So just restart. That's like how to lose like 40 seconds. It's really easy. This looks better. Okay. Now we go into World 2 for the invaded levels. There will be, I guess, 3 of them. I should have quickly... Okay. I just checked if I have enough lucky tickets, because after the last invaded level, there will be another one. And if I miss one ticket, I still can get it there. Will probably waste time, but I'm luckily having enough right now, so... Okay. Always scary, this level. Okay, we did that. Nice. First try. Cool. And a very good time. 30 seconds. It's okay. Still, I guess you can go faster, but that was probably faster than I usually do. Okay, going on to this level. This is one of my favorite invaded levels again. It's really straightforward. No, wow. Nice hitbox. So 20 seconds lost again. That's like a minute, wow. Just because of those 2 invader levels. There you see, movement is everything in this game. Oh god, fall down. And there we do this. The ground pound at the end of the level to finish it off. Okay. One more invaded level in World 2. And it's one of the worst. Hi. Oh god. This starts good. Get up there. Okay. Now to the scary part of this level. Yep, that's just what I mean. Okay. Nope, I'm too slow. Good job. Okay, this will make the job. So next up we will save Aurora. Aurora is another character you can play in this game. I never did, but you can if you want to. This is a pretty fast level. Just going to the left side. It's just falling down most of the time. Get that teamsy over there. Don't get hit by the spikes. This should be fine. Okay, there we go. And level done. Okay, not do that. So now we go to another Origins level really quick. So one more lucky ticket and then we're done. Yep. Okay. Okay, better not miss that one. There's some health somewhere. I guess over here. Yep. Okay. Probably will need it. Oh, I don't need to trigger that, by the way. Okay. Oh, there's even more health. Cool. Okay. There's a teensy over here. Hidden. We do a damage boost to get that one real quick. Some people just go up all the way. I always trigger that button because I need it anyways. So, yep. Wow, that barely happens. Okay, and level done. So there will be a lot of more invaded levels coming up now. And then we're nearly finished. The invaded levels in World 1 are... they tend to be very annoying. Oops, don't die there. Not a good idea. Okay, that was, whoops, lucky. So the next one is a little bit harder. When I started to run this game, I died a lot over here. It still can happen, so be prepared. Okay, we're safe. So, this one is next. Creepy castle. This is pretty easy. You can still die, but this is usually one of the ones you cannot mess up, okay? That's a threat. Kick. Oh, I missed that water boost. But we got the second one. That's cool. Better go safe over there. I don't want to lose another like 40 seconds again. So 2 more invaded levels. Luckily, then we're done with that annoying stuff. Then the worst part of the run is over. Ugh, nice. I should not dash over there. That's probably still fine. Haven't died that much this run. Wow, again? Come on. Yeah, I probably lost a second already on that screen, but better go for safety this time. Wow. This will be close. I'm not sure if I can make it in time to get to the teamsies. It'll be close. Very close. Oh, we got it. Wow, that was really close. Like half of a second off from missing that. Luckily. Okay, one more invaded level. Ah. Then I'm done with that. This one. So this usually is fair easy as, like, yeah, it's pretty easy to be honest. Wow, come on, don't mess this up. This will probably not make it. Wow. Nope, this will not make it. I messed up the second part. The beginning was pretty good. But when I missed those jumps over there, wow. Okay, and done. So 2 more levels coming up. 1 normal level and the boss fight level. So this level it's very tricky and really hard to perform, but I will still try to go for the tricks. So normally you do wall runs all over this place, and I don't want to get hit by that saw on the ground over here. And this is a level with Murphy too, so that's really annoying. Because it will be, if I do it right or correctly, it will be very fast-paced. And if you get hit by the dragons, which will follow us in a second, you instantly die. So it's not that easy. It's a lot of momentum where you need to stop. Oh gosh. Wow. Okay, part 1. I should fall down over here too. Get that one. Saw one and I'm dead. Nice. At least there's a checkpoint in between, so that's pretty good. There's the third one. Trigger that one. Ooh, don't get hit there. Because the next checkpoint is at this spot over here. And then we're going into the final part of this awful thing. A lot of stuff to remember. We're nearly done. This looks good. Yep, we're safe. So that was the hardest part of this whole level. It's also a world record strat, so yeah. That's really not easy to perform. There's a troll saw over here when you need to redo that whole section. Once I triggered it. Okay, into the last level and into the last boss of this whole game. So, yep. There's one enemy cleaning up the, the ground for some reason. And cutscene. We skip it, of course. Okay, hopefully I can go for the quick kill. Hit 1, 2. Yep, that was pretty good. Restarted with, yep. The second phase is pretty easy. You normally cannot mess that up. There will be 2 hands, left and right, and they will go in circles, so this is like a safe spot. If you fly a little bit too high, you maybe get hit, but usually you don't. So just mashing the button, changing the direction, and that's it. By restarting this sequence, we can avoid, not a cutscene, but we avoid to go up there, which is pretty slow. So you save like 2 seconds each time you do that. That's 6 for this boss fight. It's only doable in this boss fight, so we'll take it. And this is the last phase of the last boss. I go for that health, just for safety again. Yep, just for that. Nice! Okay, that was the last phase. Can I get to that platform? Okay, I can't. Nice. Oh. Again. No, not again. Luckily not. Yeah, but the platform on the right is the closest to exit the level, so there's an issue in this level. If you jump on those platforms while they're going up, you will lose momentum and clips through them. So time is when I hit this team lead, so right now. Yeah, a little bit late, but whatever. Yeah, now we have this neat little cutscene over here, where all the dark teensies are used to make some music. Yeah, see you in Rayman 4. Probably not.